Okay, Monday morning, I guess it's about 10:30, maybe 11. And I've started project number 3. So, a lot of you all have known that since last December, when we had all the tornadoes in Kentucky, that I was determined to start building a root cellar / tornado bunker, I guess you could call it. I don't have a tractor. Well, got a lawnmower. Don't have any specialized equipment. I don't have any kind of training digging and putting things in the ground. But as you can see here, I have started with 3 shovels. 1 shovel is for roofing. 1 shovel, which is a ditch digging spade. And here is a traditional shovel that is broken, that I have put a splint on it with 2 wrenches. And Jamie's helping. And this ground is, 1, it's hard. 2, it's dry as hell. 3, it is full of sand. And I'm on a hill. I think I said that. And there's tree roots galore. And so yeah, this is going to be a whole lot of suck. But it's a learning process, and if I can do a couple hours a day, I think I can make some significant progress. As long as I don't hit rocks like this rock, like that rock, like those rocks, it shouldn't be too bad. And we've not had a good soaking rain for months. This is just powder. It's, it's real sandy. I don't think it's got good paction, I guess, maybe, if that's the word. But here's what I've started so far. So, I've already dug my little ditch to kind of keep the water out from underneath the longhouse. And I took that into consideration, because if I end up digging a big hole here, there's probably an 80% chance when it rains, there's going to be groundwater getting into it. What's the feller going to do? I just have to kind of deal with it, and come to that road, right? Come to that crossroad when I get there. So, this is going to be entranceway, and I guess I'm going to come up about 3 foot, about here, maybe a little bit further. I don't know yet. And I'm thinking I'm going to go up and make a hard right-hand turn, and then make a big square up here. That way, you have to walk down here, you get in, and you make another turn before you get in the room. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, what am I going to make this out of once I dig my big dumb hole? I have no idea. Concrete's expensive, lumber's expensive, everything's expensive, and the one thing I don't have is an unlimited supply of money. I'm thinking, I've already got all these damn rocks, so I might as well keep them separated, and I know I'll find enough. If not, I'll just wander around the neighbors or go down to the lake and grab a bunch of damn rocks and use some cement and make my own, like a rock wall like they used to do back in the old day, or some iteration of that. I found this, remember that planter that I built back in the spring? I got to looking at that. I was like, you know what? If I had a bunch of these small rocks, I could do like road crews do, and line this with like a heavy chicken wire and make rock bales. That would be a possibility. Or I could use this if I come into a bunch of clay. I can pack this full clay and make big blocks. So there's that. That this sucks more than anything that has ever sucked in the world. God, is this ground hard and miserable. I was hoping to get right up here where that I stopped digging the first 3 inches of dirt, but as you've seen, it is slow going. I need to Also square this entryway up a little bit, and but that ain't a big deal. Yeah, this is going to be an ordeal. To all those like shelter building channels, outdoor survival channels, that it shows them building all these like underground tunnels and all these bunkers and foxholes. Was it Self-Reliance? I can't remember the guy's name. I'll have a link below, but it's, I don't know, he's affiliated with Dave Canterbury, I think. Something outdoor Self-Reliance or something like that. Anyway, he's always digging holes and making these improvised shelters and stuff. Man, these guys are completely underrated and crazier than hell that they put out a video once a week of them making these shelters and digging in the damn ground. Because all this right here, it looks like dirt. That's rocks, man. You can see, I've only been doing this for maybe 2 hours. And I'm exhausted. And here's an example of the rocks that I'm finding. Here's my hand, okay? This is what I'm finding as far as big rocks. That's the medium big, and these are the smalls. And it's just a constant battle. Like, you can just look on top of the ground. There's a rock. There's a rock. I mean, they're every damn place. And what it is, it's sandstone. I live on a lake. Look, rock, 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 rock. I think it's dirt, but you get what I'm putting down. You know, you see what I'm saying. Rock. They are every place. I'm done for the day. I got to get ready to go to work. I got to let my shoulders kind of relax because I've got both my shoulders are impinged, and I go to therapy constantly because my shoulders are always trashed. And this isn't helping, but I'm committed. So if I can do a little bit of each day, maybe next year I'll be to that blue tub. And apparently I've got a big rock right here where my foot is, and she be a big one. Kind of like that one. She's a big one. This is so demoralizing. It really is. There's a whole bucket full of suck right here. So, I guess one little inch at a time. And here's another 2 hours of my life gone. I'll never get back fighting with all these damn rocks. It's a little bit deeper. Okay, my knees come to the ground. So, and if I use this as my floor, I guess this is where, you know, it's going to start, or as deep as I'm going to dig here. But further as I get along the hill, it'll gradually get deeper. So I don't think that's too bad. But man, this damn hole's going to fight me every second. There's my pile of dirt. Maybe I could get in a rock selling business. Lord knows I got enough. Okay, so let's see. I've basically got 3 foot. Actually, it's closer to 4 foot of earth from the bottom to here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and come out, I don't know, maybe close to even with that log right there. There's the hole, there's the log. So I might come out another foot, I'm thinking, and then I'll go ahead and make my hard right 90 and go in this way and start digging my box. Yeah. Now to think about it, this rock right here, I guess that's Mother Nature's way of saying, hey, this is going to be your entryway block that keeps all the water from running uphill into here. So, hey, I guess that's a good thing. Well, there goes the shovel. Well, here it is, midnight. I'm off work, so I figured since the weather was nice, there's a nice breeze blowing, I think I'm going to start some more digging. Kind of catch you guys up on what's been going on. I got rock bucket number 1, rock bucket number 2, and I've got all kinds of bigger rocks all covered by leaves now. But so I've got probably 11 foot worth of length 3.5 feet wide, and down there it's getting to be about 3.5, 4 foot deep on that end. So I'm trying to get the far end a little bit deeper, and then here shortly I'm going to see if I can't get another couple feet that way. And then once I do that, I'm going to start making the box of the tornado shelter. And my first goal is to just get the opening, dug out. Duh. And a lot of people ask me, how come I don't rent a subcompact tractor with a backhoe attachment or like a mini excavator? Well, it's simple. It's not in the budget. So here I am using a bunch of junky shovels and my stabby pokey bar here. If you've never worked yourself out with one of these bars, I don't recommend you do it, because it'd be the fastest way to ruin your shoulder. Saturday about lunchtime, I quit about 3 o'clock in the morning, and this is how far I've got. It rained for a little while, so it softened things up a little bit, which that was kind of good. So what I'm doing here is just taking some of my bigger rocks and making a small little retaining wall. That way when I start stacking the dirt right here, it just don't slide down into here. I've got something kind of to build on, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave that bucket of rocks right there, and I'll just cover that with dirt. But I have to go and find more big rocks to keep kind of building this up a little bit. I'll lean it back a little, and then I'll just keep piling up dirt. So that'd be good. So that'll bring up, the elevation of the ground. I'm going to try to get it to about here in the front. So, like I said, I'm just making this up as I go. So hopefully it works. Little update. I am extremely exhausted. That's a big rock. This is just rock everywhere. So you can see, all these I dug up, all those I dug up, all these I dug up, and all these I dug up. I'm going to try to get that big bastard and get him down here someplace, probably down here on the end. So yeah. And my life, I've kind of dug out right here. Of course, you can't never really tell on the camera, but I've dug down about another 8 inches here. I run into a bunch of big rocks. You can see I'm in the process of breaking this one up and using these up here on my wall. Let's see. Where am I going to put him? I guess I'll just sit him right there for right now. See if I can't get a wider view. I got gloves on, so this might not work. Yeah, fuck it. So anyway, I'm really surprised that this breaker bar up here is actually breaking these big rocks. Hopefully I can get these up and get these up. Up here is what worries me. I think this is just a big ass rock, like big, probably, 3 or 4 times bigger than that one. So I'm sitting here thinking, what do I do if I can't go any deeper? Because, right here, right at my waist, my fat belly, but I'm right here dead even with my belt. So what is going to be my plan if I can't go no deeper? I've got my dirt built up. I'll have it built up. I'd say by the time I dig all this out, I'll be shoulder height as far as the dirt. But if I want to put a roof on it, and then if I want another 30 inches or 36 inches of dirt on top of the roof, I'm going to be pretty damn tall. sticking out of the ground. I'll have to have a big mound of dirt, like covering the whole top of this damn thing. I don't really want that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I could maybe make it a midget hole to where, you know, I could make the door, put the door here, have like a 36-inch wide 5-foot or a 4-foot door maybe, and just kind of bend over and get in here. That would have to maybe be an option. Don't know. I've been looking at those big rotary hammer drills. They're like $600 for like a Milwaukee or a Bosch, because they come with all kinds of cool blades and chisels and stuff for actually going through concrete and rock, specifically built for that. But Harbor Freight's got one similar for like $170. I might get it. You mean, nothing else. At least I got it, and it'd be a lot easier than throwing that damn bar. This bar is heavy, man. I don't know if you've ever pitched one of these damn things, but if you haven't, I don't know how heavy this bar is. It's probably, I don't know. I have no clue how heavy it is. I just know it's heavy. And you just do like this. With one hand, it's kind of difficult. Oh, looks like this one might actually break up and be one big rock. I could probably pry that one out. But this one here, as you can see, it's if you do that for 15 minutes, your shoulders will hate your guts. Bird feather. So that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm seriously done now. I think it's about 6:30. I think. Could be a little bit later. But I did make some extra progress. I got rid of a lot of those big rocks that were coming across. They all broke up. That's a good thing about sandstone. You can usually break it as long as it's not too thick, you know. So I still got to scoop some out here. It's high up in here, but I'm making my way, getting her down a little bit. And you can see, I keep adding rocks and dirt to this corner because it's this is going to be the built-up area, and rocks. I keep getting big rocks. This is the one I just pulled out. It's about a foot and a half, maybe 2 foot long. I guess it weighs about 65 pounds, maybe. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep building dirt here and making it taller and taller. It's about all I really can do right now. So yeah, I'm looking at 11 foot long, 3.5 foot wide, and now I'm actually 4 foot deep in the back. So that's kind of cool. And I think this is about a foot drop, 8 inches maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna start cutting across this way shortly. And yeah, making some progress. Like I said, this is hard ass work, but you know, it ain't gonna get dug by itself. So anyways, hope you guys like this video. If you'd like to support the channel, I'll have a link below in the description. Leave comments below. If you have any recommendations on things I can do in here, let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy me some new shovels today, it looks like. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.